So it means that during that time, I had to lose me and become a responsible man, because then before you take a responsibility, there's me. So obviously at the time, my exposure was, forget about your teenage stage. If you ask me about my teenage stage, I'll tell you I know nothing about it, because it was when I had to graduate and become a father. So it took me so many years, because then there were prayers that were made, funny enough, in between. The prayers that were made by my late parent, my mother, who spoke the word. Obviously, when you speak a word, you are speaking a responsibility, because every word carries a weight in it. It depends on how you look at that word. So it all began in there. So then you go to the university. When you go to the university as a student, obviously the responsibility and the expectations are so high. That goes into the mind. So my definition, I always say this, a car is functional because of an engine. So an engine that is overwrapped has a possibility of exploding. So my mind was at the stage where it was at the possibility of exploding. That's when the book was born, to say, okay, let me pause a bit. Who am I? Where did I lose myself? Then from that time, I said, okay, there are many instances that I went through. Like I've said, you look at yourself becoming a boy at home, looking at yourself becoming a brother, looking at yourself becoming a father, looking at yourself becoming a husband, looking at yourself becoming a business owner. And all these things, during that time, you have to learn how to run your business in a correct way. Only when we are intentional about growing the business. Because some people, they are all about getting one project, and then after that they make money, they go away. But for us to sustain, to be in existence for the past 14 years, it does not mean that we've been perfect for the 14 years. If I can tell you now, it is the past 5 years when I realized that I'm in business. After making so much mistakes as a leader, where you sometimes, I've mentioned this, sometimes you don't pay people on time intentionally. And you get to a stage where you don't pay people on time unintentionally, because the season calls for that. But the thing is, how do you behave and how do you respond during those times?
No, I hear you. Can you complete this chain for us? Support creates values. Values create trust.
Support is an investment. When you want something that grows the business, it's the support that you get along the way.
Okay.
So in every business, someone who criticizes your business, they are supporting you. Someone who gives you an opportunity, they are supporting you. So when you find the critics along the way, you must know that's the support you need. I, for one, don't want to be micromanaged. But it is at a later stage I realized that people who are micromanaging me, they are helping me, because there are things that you miss when you have on time. But when you are being micromanaged, they help you to see things right on the spot, take decisions there and then. So support is an investment that every business requires. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you ready for the next one? For the last one?
Before we go for the last one, I'd love to allow our audience, if they've got any question, because we are just taking the highlights of what you'll find within the book. We are not just diving into each and every chapter. So we are just, it's an overview of what you will discover when you get in there. There's a lot of things that you learn. So I think if we could allow them that opportunity.
Okay. Is there anyone who have a question or want to make a comment?
Thank you. My name is Peggy. Congratulations on your books. A simple question, because I see they are all religious or spiritual based, and thank you for that. Grow strength to anyone individually in a business space, in all walks of life, because it also teaches about the principle. But what would you say? Because she would have asked, but since on these books, sound like you did not do much of the research as to how to write, kind of like they were written from personal experience and all those things. What would be the core truth? I heard you saying, talking about the truth. What would be the core truth that adjoins everything?
Ngingxolele esikoleni ngangiyi-standard grade ngangeyona higher grade. So at times you want to just listen and listen again. I must say, as I've said, this is not research based. It's personal experience and the lessons that we've learned along the way that puts together this book. One thing is that in this day and age, there is nothing we are in search of beside the truth. The only thing that we are searching is the truth, and there are less people who are telling the truth. In actual fact, we tell people about the successes that we have accomplished along the way, and do not tell them the reality, that there is reality, my friend, when we are not being paid for 8 months. So that's the reality. So those are things that we want to mention, that how do you position yourself when you get to that stage. There is a reality when you are a father at home, your kids are expecting at the end of the month that the father comes with the food and you cannot provide. That's the reality when your wife is expecting monies and as a person who is self-employed, you can't provide. There's a reality. So in all honesty, we are saying this is time to look at ourselves and search for truth and see how we can support one another. That's why there is a state of mind in an adverse season. These are not motivational books. We are not motivating you. We are saying to you, there will be a time where your house will go dry. That's reality. How do you stand the test of times? Because it becomes the test of times. There will be a times where you will quarrel, you will fight. That is a test of time. There will be a time where you will face the short times. How do you respond to that? There will be a times where you put together the budgets and they are not coming right. How do you respond to that? Because all that requires a healthy mental approach. So the build up of these books and it's all about searching the truth. As I've said, the state of mind in difficult times. It was difficult to become a father at the age of 16. I only realized that later when I'm making mistakes in my life. That, oh, okay, I've missed my teenage stage. But people are there waiting to judge that you have done 1, 2, 3, and 4 and not searching what could be the possible cause. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanbonan. Good evening. My name is Lucky Smile. I'm a creative. Just a quick one. Firstly, I would like to greet the program director Nawe Manzini Moketegeli. Abantu abaningi basacabanga ukubhala namanje. But abakabhali. Basacabanga. Ungathini emntwini njengamanje who is thinking of writing but akakabhali lutho. Umbuzo oqala lo owesibili ukuthi uma ubhala usuke ucabanga ukuthi lezi incwadi oyibhalayo usuke uyibhalela bani i-target markets. Ngiyazi ukuthi mhlambe ngenzeka ukuthi usuke ungabheke profit ubhala kodwa usuke unayo i-target markets yokuthi lezi incwadi ngiyafisa ukuthi ithengwe e-Europe noma ithengwe USA noma ithengwe South Africa. So abantu usukubhalela ngalesikhathi ukuhleli kwi-laptop obani. Mase ngibonge ukukhula kwakho uxakekile, angifuni ukuthi uhlupheke ngoba ukukhula kwakho nokuxakeka kwenza ukuthi ukwazi ukuhlala phansi ubhale, then sikwazi ukuhlomula thina ekubhaleni kwakho. Njengoba namhlanje sizokwazi ukufunda lezi incwadi noma abanye beyifunda bayahlomula through ukuqaleka kwakho ngokukhona kwakho. Ngiyabonga.
I think there's a hand in the back so that after this we can just have. I've got a philosophy that I've read in one of a books when I was at Mangusutu. AIT, life is a contact sport. That's a book in Khelenjala. Ngiyazi yasho lapha. Bantu mase ngibuyela library ngiba ngisayithola. Should kwakuyincwadi engahlangana nayo. One thing that I've learned out of that book was we leave footprints for history. So one of the reasons I sit down and write is to leave the footprint that I've existed. I don't want to leave, and funny enough, I've been into multiple funerals where one would say he was born, then he died. So there is no in between. I said to myself, there is a lot of experience, there is a lot people are saying when they look at us today, but they don't know the truth in between. So when I sit down, I always look at myself. When I wake up tomorrow, I'll be writing a book when I wake up tomorrow. So then I'll be writing. That's what I'll be writing. Phone call, even my phone calls out 10. That's what I'm writing. So I'm translating that. Everyday life, we are just translating it so that there's someone who must, when they hear about the name Thabani and Abraham, when they are searching about the name, or when they hear about the name NTS Empire, they must then understand what was the cause of the formulation of such. So therefore, when you write, you look at your life and look at how can it benefit other people, because we are not just living a life for living, but there are people who are learning from every step we take. So that's one thing that inspires me. As for the target market, everyone in this world who are in existence, they are my target market. So if the book falls into your hand, you will have to take that message, pass it to the next generation, from next generation to the next generation, so that we will change the Bible. I always say, I want to see my book searching to the Bible. Oga Abraham Zungu. Then, yeah, that will mean I've existed in this century. So when you look at the target market, to be honest, anginayo enzo the target market. But what then encourages me, it's when I had the interview with Europe Books, where they said one of our books is a material that needs to reach at the high school level, because it teaches someone who aspires to become a business person, or what easy peasy that they must look at. So I was like, oh, okay, at least this will start making an impact, not in a monetary value. I declare, I will pass this work for free to the whole country, so that people can learn and become better and don't do the mistakes we did. If I had all money on it, I'll wake up tomorrow and call everyone and say, I offer this work for free. Change your lives, learn, become better people. Thank you.
Good evening, Sanbonani. Ngethemba ukuthi lonke niyaphila. Igama lami ngusiyabonga kwantombela. Mazili, thank you so much and congratulations, Mama. I'm discovering ukuthi I thought I knew you, but I really don't. I'm seeing a new one. But shortly, Jay, I have a question. I heard you talking about pain. I just have a question, because as people, we are built differently. So sometimes pain can change how people think. Pain can change how people react into situations differently. Other people are built not to show which they have pain. Some people, they just live with pain. And someone might be saying, I have this pain, and no one recognizes that I'm going through something, because they don't show that because of how they are built. So you had a privilege, maybe you went to an encounter. I think that is the encounter, so you were able to go there, and someone ushered you ukuthi akusize and that you find a path ukuthi how to go over the pain and be able ukuthi forgive your parents and everything as you just mentioned. So maybe someone doesn't have an encounter. Someone doesn't have someone who will come to them and ask them about their pain. So they have a pain that is with them. It's causing them anger. It's causing them different things. They react differently to different situations. How do I navigate that pain? How do I try and express myself? And how do I show that I have a pain that I am trying to navigate, but I haven't really found a path? When there's no one who's actually like recognizing that I'm going through something and I have something that I'm dealing with and I can't really find a solution, how do I express myself in that pain? And I hope it's clear.
A disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist. I'm doing this disclaimer, but through the help of God, I think I'll be able to answer this one. The first thing is, you identify. The first thing you do is identify. Once you've identified the pain in you, no one knows that you have pain besides you. There is what is called a hairline crack. A piece of a weave, those who are wearing the weaves. That piece, that is what is called a hairline crack. Something that it's visible but not visible. But it has a way of showing up as it ages. So I always say this, once you've identified the hairline crack, attend to it immediately until it becomes a horizontal or a vertical crack that becomes very expensive to repair in the engineering world. Because immediately once we find a vertical crack, we start now wanting to investigate the foundations. We start now want to investigate the loads and say, oh, maybe this crack is formulated by the load that is coming from the roof, or there is a settlement or so. But once you've identified the hairline crack, mine will be saying, go out and find help, because pain does have a way of showing up. And liyabukisa uma ngabe sivelile ifana ncama shi le-TB. No, I'm referring to TB because I wanted one. So it took me 6 months to discover that I had a TB. Yabona nto uhlele meeting le babza le muthatha ngiphamanzi lemon warm water and then you think about it until you discover until you find someone who is able to see which hey, you are cool away, we are short. Once you start hearing for 3 days, go see the doctor. Something is coming.
No, ngiyazwakala Zungu. Abantu nje, they mustn't allow themselves to die when they're in pain. I always say there's always a reward. Yokuthi ungene kulobu bunzima ongene kubona. Inkinga kuye kuba ukuthi ngesikhathi usekumele uyothatha lento obekelwe yona wena awusekho lapho. Asiqhubeke. Incwadi yethu yokugcina religious battle. Angazi noma sizochaza yini noma sithi abayithenge bayifunde.
Let me say this because we had planned ourselves for 45 minutes just to launch this book. During this time when I was in difficult times, also when I was running a business, I became so observant that one thing that sustains everyone you see here is the foundation they are built on. And one of the foundations that is dominant is the religious foundation. When I'm talking about the religious, I do not care whether you are a Muslim, I do not care whether you are a Buddhist, but there is something that you are built on. So what then I discovered, because this is a discovery, that one of the things that sustains us, or that sustains us as human beings, is what we believe on. But in our generation, these young millennials are so exposed to an information that is so misleading. then there is a responsibility of a religion that is built to because I always say the religion is made to build man's character. So my discovery during this time is that we are no longer helping people, navigating them into the destination they are built on. The only thing we are busy with is superiority. The first thing that you'll discover in the book is the mention of the superiority. This one is mainly made for the pastors. When you are a pastor, you must get this book. Because this is to say to you, let us stop this thing of comparison. Let us help people navigate their journey correct. Let us help them build their lives in the correct foundations. Because what we see today, it also talks to what is currently happening. What we see today, the influx of people who are abusing the substance, it is someone who came in and set up a new foundation and said to people, this is a new way of living. So that means the religion is now not into its direction. We are busy fighting for money. Would you come to my church? I'll make you become papa and become rich. This is not about time. It's all about, this is the time where we must help people find the truth. So the religious family is not meant to despise any religion, but it is to say, can we go back into our roots and take our positions and do what we are created to do? Because in our days, everyone is a psychologist. In our days, everyone is the motivational speaker. But when you look at what foundations are they built on, you find none. That's why today they'll say this, tomorrow they say we didn't mean that. So the religious faculty is focused into that, because what then happened during the time when I was in advertising, I was exposed to work with people from different religions. But what helped me to be able to work and with a person of a different altar, because you'll find out that the altar is stronger than yours. Business and the altars, you can't separate the two. Your family as a leader and the altar, you cannot separate the two. So the religious background is the formulation of the truth search. We are saying, let us go back when you are so deeping into finding the truth. Let us go back and find the truth and help our upcoming kids and upcoming generation to live according to the truth that will set them free. I thank you.
Let us find the truth. Siyabonga kakhulu Baba Zungu. Uze kuthiwa isikhathi sinomona. Yazi makumnandi simane sisheshe kakhulu. Ngizodedela MC wethu ezengaphambili.
Thank you so much. Let's give them a big round of applause. That was Malcolm. Thank you so much. For now, ladies and gentlemen, but this conversation with one musical item for just 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's put our hands together for Umama Ukugu Ntete. Big round of applause for Umama Ukugu Ntete.
Good evening, everyone. I am weak, but thou art strong. Lead me, Jesus, it's my plea. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk, dear Lord, close to thee. Oh, I need just a closer walk with thee. Lead me, Jesus, it's my plea. Daily walking close to thee. and closer walk with me. Lead me, Jesus, this is my plea. I've been satisfied as long as I walk, dear Lord, close to me. Let me say, I am weak, but now I'm strong. Won't you lead me, Jesus? This is my plea. This is my plea. Walking close to thee. Oh, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Oh, I need a close walk with thee. Won't you lead me, Jesus? This is my plea. Been certified as long as I walk, dear Lord, close to thee. Oh, I need so walk with me. Won't you lead me, Jesus, and see my plea. I'll be satisfied as I long. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Lord, let it be, 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 dear Lord, close to thee.
Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Mamuku Kunteta, for such an amazing job. Siyabonga kakhulu, ladies and gentlemen. We are halfway, we are almost done with our program for tonight. Ngicela ukubiza labantu abathathu who worked closely with Babu Manzini as he was working on this project. Ulondi, who is with Igagasi. She has also worked with Babu Manzini, no Peleban from Intogozo FM as well. No Mr. Nzonzo from Highway Radio. They have contributed a lot in ensuring that this project is a success. Just to come afore so that everyone can see you, and we'll give you a big round of applause. Yes, we and Ella Babu Manzi. Just to say, this is Usisu Lord, my former colleague. Just one word from each one of you. I'm giving you only 30 seconds. There was about a spot block in Sangas with the advert for 30 seconds. Just the 30 seconds each.
Sanbonani, I am a content producer with Kakasi for Ishogan Jebs Nyomzo. I did not expect this, but yeah, I'm very grateful to be invited, and this is amazing. So kudos to you and good luck in the future. Thank you.
Sanbonani, Ninjani, Sabona Kulu, Pelemane Pele. It's a good meeting because sometimes we know on FM, sometimes we talk on FM, but in Nava we highway. So guys, thank you very much. Sir, thank you very much. It was a pelona. We like this story circle. It's amazing journey. Sifisela bonke okuhle and ngiyazi ukuba ningabantu aba-motivated, encourage ukuthi babhale something because iy'mpilo zethu, I believe ungasibhale phansi zingaba ne-meaning. So thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
If I say oh hey, you say oh ha, oh hey, oh ha. All right. Pastor Zungu from Highway Radio 101.5 FM. Special greeting Bazalwane, Bob Manzini. Congratulations. Ekubhaleni kwakho incwadi. But izwi lami nje lokugcina lithi kubantu, please go and share this on your social media platforms. Le is kuthina and we're the one who can take it all over the world. So lo myalezo omanzini ubhalile akayena umculi umculi kulula uma emgwaqweni acule abantu bezwe angama noma ikuphi but umbhalo wencwadi akabonakala incwadi ayiculi, but because of our help we can take the book and share it to everyone in the whole world. So it's up to us guys in our radio stations, print media, in our social media platforms. Let us make sure that we take the message out there. God bless you. Oh hey! Oh ha!
Thank you so much. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please, before you leave here, make sure that you leave this place with 1 or 2 or 3 of the books. Make sure you buy 1, 2 or 3 of the books. Buy for your friends, for your classmates, for your roommates, for your husbands and wives, your exes and everyone. Make sure that you buy. Thank you so much. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to also to now sinikeze ubaba uManzini esenzele the author's address. After that, there will be signing of the books, and you can also come and take pictures, share them on your social media platforms. Make sure that you read the book. Make sure that you also buy the books. Thank you so much. Baba Manzini.
Thank you very much once again. This is going to be just a minute. We've come to an end of our session. Angazi bakuthiwa it's an author's address. Ngizothini ngazo president ebiza abantu kuthiwa there is state of the nation address. Sizomuza ukuthi uzovala izwi. Angizile ukuzovala izwi kuzolivula. I think for me, more than anything, is to say thank you. There is a lot I can say. Ngiyabula ngibona ngihle phansi ngijuluka ngiphethwe isisu singqale namhlanje kuseni. So yeah, not knowing what to say, but this moment is a definition of dreams do come true. My first publication was in 2009 when I wrote The Sustainable Living, Bazokhumbule Grace. I printed it myself. I did the publication myself because it was a local thing, you know. But that's where it was. So I wrote The Sustainable Living, and yeah, what inspired me to write all these books, to remember that I once did something, and we want to live and be impactful. So when I die tomorrow, you must know that I have done an impact. So that's one thing I would love to be remembered for. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. So, but when I die, when I do happen to die, so that's one thing I'd love to leave. Other than that, we are thankful to Exclusive Books to partner with us in making sure our work is formalized. And then Sis Nelly, if you're still there, Nelly Shozana, Centric Writers, thank you as well. Yes, Thabani, she's the publisher of our book. Thabani 2 weeks back, where I did not want to submit one of my work because I wasn't sure if it was worth going out, especially the religious spec, until we take it to Pastor Sim for the review, where he wrote beautiful reviews and then gave us an assurance that it is something that is to be heard. There's many of you, but thank you very much. I know, I didn't know so many doors, but when I called you, you made sure He opened the doors. Bazalwane, yes, we are not a church, but we are a church. So that's my foundation. He made sure that all the doors I was knocking at, he just opens, I enter, he closes. So we are not to be where I am. Thank you very much, Mama Ban, for your presence. I know Babu Mtono was supposed to be here, is not here. Thank you very much for offering me an opportunity. But Soch, there's a lot I can say. Melini, thank you very much. She's the reason I wrote one of the chapter in the arts of business support. She's the reason. You learn. I'll tell you when you are not here why she becomes the reason. There was a lesson she taught me, but I didn't know that she was teaching me a lesson. I realized later that it was a lesson learned. So we fought seriously. But look at her today. She's here because our fight was not meant to drown me, but it was the fight that built what you see today. There are many other parties that I can refer you. Darren, there's two Darrens here. There's Darren Ocean View, there's DCL. Darren, DCL, you know we fight. But one thing I'm learning from our fight is that there are things that we need to make sure we tune every day when we are running the business. The partnership we had with Ocean View when he trusted us without having to sign anything, that's when I realized that, in business we have grown. So that would be my family coming from a family. Thank you for being here. There's other family that there's many of them. Thank you for coming in today, for being a support. There are many other people that I'll mention. If I were to mention one by one, I'll end up forgetting others for prayers that you are doing, the encouragement. There are people that are going. If it's not for them, trust me, you wouldn't see what you see today. Thank you very much. That will be from me to you. From now, and then I think I've come to an end. To the band, thank you very much. Unana, sinotokotela we-saxophone lapha emnyango uthi nje angisho nje ukuthi bathe umukela imali yothi bathi uvosho mawuthi awunayo kunjalo indaba.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure we buy the book, see food, in reading there are answers. I remember when I was still at the University of Zululand, guess what she did? She gave me a Bible and she said, go read this book and pray to God and God will answer you. I went to my residence. I did not read the Bible. I called back home that I need holy money. Go back, read your Bible and pray. God will give you money. Now I'll find the Bible I'm for Neluma. I need holy money. What? Go read the Bible again. I eventually went to the Bible and I read the Bible. When I opened the Bible, 100 rand started falling off my Bible. Now vola, another one fell off. Now vola, another one fell off. Now vola, it went to 700 rands. And I called my mom and said, Mom, I just opened the Bible. I read the Bible and God answered. Because our answers are also in the books. So the answer that you are looking for might be hidden in one of the books. So start reading these books. Your breakthrough, your answer might be in one of these pages. With those few words, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to acknowledge Gagasi FM, Highway Radio, Intogozo FM, as Nohlonze Media House, Vuma FM, Vuma 103, Adult Radio for the Young at Heart. Oceans View, DC and Aluminium, Isolezwe, it's Kijak Local Church. Thank you so much for coming and for supporting. Gentlemen, we are going to have the signing of the books and we are also going to take photos. Right. And this guy is telling me that who would accept call? So there's still refreshments. You can go help yourself. Buy a book, come take pictures, nizosayinela ubaba uManzini. Ngiyacela ukuthi sivale ngomkhuleko sicele uTK Khumalo to come and close for us. Then we can take pictures, selfies, share on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on X, and on Instagram. TK Como.